What's going on, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your girl Shanice, and I am back with another video. Today I'm about to do a reaction. I'm about to be reacting to ChyTheGreatest. I'm single. Now, all over social media, I've been seeing ChyTheGreatest go, I don't know, I've been seeing her name a lot. And a lot of people been commenting and saying a lot of negative stuff, saying that she broke up with her guy after she had a BBL, or she got a BBL and she thinks she this it girl or whatever. So let's get her side of the story, because I'm pretty sure he's going to say something back. So right now this is just her side. Remember, there's always three sides to every story. Remember that, 3 of them: her side, his side, and the truth. Right now we're about to get into her side. Before we get into this video, I would like to ask you guys to do 4 things for me. Just 4. Like this video, share this video. That is free, and sharing is caring. Comment your thoughts and opinions on this video too. Let's get into a conversation. I'm on the road to 1K, so you already know it's coming. Subscribe to my channel. Help me help you, help me get there. I'm on the road to 1K. I need your help. You that's watching this video, I need your help. You see that girl up there with that hat on? That is that's Shanice. Click on that page, click that profile, press subscribe. It takes less than 0.4 seconds. You subscribe? Thank you. It's free. I'm going to be doing a giveaway once I get to the halfway mark. So 500 subscribers, I'm going to do 2. $50 giveaway and $100 giveaway. But I need your help to get me there. Share these videos. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Come catch these vibes with Shanice. And we're about to get into the video.
Clorox Disinfecting Mist. Aerosol-free and kills 99.9% of germs on hundreds of...
What's up, you guys? It's your girl ChyTheGreatest, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Today I am back again with another video, kind of slash story time-ish. As you guys know, I made an announcement that I was single about a week ago, and a lot of people was really upset about it, especially, you know, the ones that was like grew fond of my relationship. I wanted to not mention it or tell you guys why we broke up. I just kind of wanted it to just be. But then somebody just made something profound. It was like, hey, you know, we were really into you guys' relationship. You shared it with the world. So you can't just not tell us what happened, you know, like kind of leave people alone.
Ooh, that's the thing with these, this couple thing. Like, when you're in a relationship and then you bring it to, once you got like a following and then you bring your relationship to the internet, even if this person is very low-key and don't really have the same following you have, he gained a following or whatever. And especially once y'all start posting pictures together and you start throwing him or her in your videos or whatever, they kind of put you guys in a box as if you like this, you are couple goals, and then you become this couple channel by, I don't know, not default, but some way, somehow. And everything you do from that point on is like that. So that's crazy. That's wild. That's tough. That's tough, because she started without him. Like, she was dancing on the internet years ago. She was doing everything before him, but now every time she posts, they bring him up. That's tough. Oh shit, that's
on tough. Like a cliffhanger, because every video I post, y'all ask about it. So my mom always told me that there's 3 sides to every story, okay? Like they side, your side, and the truth. So today I'm going to be giving you guys my truth. I'm going to try to point the finger at myself. Me.
That right there is accountability. I applaud anybody that can take accountability, and because it take a mature person and an adult to do that. It take an adult to do that. You have to be an adult and you have to be mature. You can't just be an adult, because some adults not mature at all. So you have to be an adult that's mature in order to hold yourself accountable. And the fact that she's going to do that in this video, I applaud her. So let's get into it.
I don't want this video to be a, oh, he. You know what I mean? It's no blame. It was 100% my decision, and this is something that I really wanted to do, and I'm going to tell you guys why.
Lil, make it pop. What's up? If he broke, then we can't talk. Nope. The I make it shake like a shake weight. Make it break like an earthquake. Break the bank. If I put this work in, is you gon' cop me a Birkin? Money make this hot girl act a fool, and that's for certain. I'ma get the twerking. He know I'm his favorite person. That nigga think my that.
back on That's So Crispy, where the answer is always Club Crisps. What am I thinking about?
Internet, have them surfing. I say lil naked pop.
I wrote down 8 bullet points that I'm going to share with you guys today to keep me on track. I'm going to try to be extremely brief because I don't want to prolong this thing. I just kind of want to get it over with. So I'm going to start from the beginning. I found out that he was sheltered. The second month of us dating, we were like...
I'm going to pause that for the people that don't know what shelter means. We're going to go down to the second where it say protected from difficulties or unpleasant realities. A sheltered childhood, meaning that I'm not saying that he was homeless or he was in a shelter. That's not what that means. If you can read and comprehend, basically he came from a household that he was basically set in or whatever, and he got everything or whatever, and he didn't have to do nothing a normal grown-up would do because he got this household that's great, and it's nothing wrong with that, but that's what it is. She's not saying he's homeless. She's not saying he don't have nowhere to stay. He just came from a household where basically everything is set and he really don't have nothing to worry about, if that makes sense. I hope I'm saying that right, but yeah.
Super inseparable, and he kind of ended up sort of moving in with me at my old place. But when somebody moves in with you, you kind of start seeing like little stuff. So I had a 2-bedroom at the time. It wasn't no space for us. Like his clothes and everything was everywhere. So I was like, okay, like I think it's time for me to move, and I wanted to move really bad anyway. We sat down and we just talked about kind of getting a place together. He was really adamant about it. Was telling him like, hey, you know, you need to tell your mom, you know, because you're living with her. You're just gonna end up leaving, so I think she should know. He asked if we could look for a 4-bedroom because he wanted his own creative room kind of space, and I was cool with it. I said, okay, cool. So as I'm applying for stuff, I can make $3,000 one month, and the next month I can make $10,000. Like, it's no telling with entrepreneurship. So they were saying like I make enough, but it's kind of like inconsistent. But this 4-bedroom is a lot of money right now, especially how the market is looking. You know, how do you feel about putting your name on the application? So he was cool with it. The rental properties kept calling me like, hey, we're trying to push Mr. Miller's application through, but he doesn't have, you know, the documents that we need. He worked for his parents, like he's in business with his parents. I'm not trying to tell his business, but I can't really help it. Kind of was upset about it because, you know, I'm like, he really want this room, so I'm really trying to get this room for him so he can be comfortable. So I called his mom because, you know, he works for his mom, and I was like telling her, me and Jalen is trying to move in together. I don't know if he told you, but we're looking for...
I didn't mean to pause the video, but again, you see what she said, shelter. He works for his mom, so he's not really going to punch a clock. He's not really doing nothing on his own. He working for like a family business, so it's like a responsibility, but like a pal. It's not really a great responsibility where he like on his own. Like, you see, his mom must be got some type of money, so he was sheltered, so it'd be different.
Or, you know, certain credentials that he's saying that he doesn't have. So I was calling you to see if you had them and can send them to us so we can push it through with the application. Immediately when I said that, her whole tone changed. Oh yeah, well, you know, my son is not, he doesn't have the credentials to move in with anyone and put nothing in his name. Is she not okay with it? It was really weird, so it started to make me feel weird. I hope she don't think I'm trying to get over on her son.
Mama, hello? Woody woo. Oh, my son ain't got this. Okay. Somebody at your house? Mrs. Miller? Is someone at your house? Yes. Mrs. Miller, is someone at your house that can unlock the door? Because Jalen's thing will be in there in the next 20 minutes. Give me a minute. Hello, Shakondra. You still got that blood? That you all blood? I need you to be to my house in the next 10 minutes. I'll meet you there. My door already unlocked. 15 minutes talk. We gonna get this stuff packed and send it right back to his mama. We not playing those games. Mama trying to handicap her son, and I ain't going for none. Bye. Sorry, but that's what I would have did in that situation. Because basically the mama don't want him to jump out on his own. That's what I'm taking from it. I don't know. Or she could be thinking that she's trying to take something, which I don't think so, because she should be already well off because she was... I don't know. Let's get into the video.
Like, baby, I'm well off. Okay, no shade, but baby, I am well off. And I've been on my own for 3 years. I moved out my mom's house when I was 17. I hope you don't think I'm trying to finesse your son or something, because that's absurd. I felt really offended by her tone and her approach, you know, about him moving in with me. So, you know, I'm not mad, you know, because if I was a mom, I probably would feel the same way. So I didn't
But
care
it's up
because
to
at the
him
end of the day,
the
this
mom
is what
can
your
only
son
say
wants
so
to do.
much.
So in my mind, I'm like, if your son wants to do this, he's going to do this with or without your permission, period. That's what I thought. So I called him. I'm like, hey, if this is something you couldn't do right now, why would you even agree or bring it up at all? I don't know what my mom's talking about. She don't know what she's talking about. She's wrong. I do got X, Y, and Z. I just got to find it. It was too much playing going on. Okay, so he's obviously not telling his mom something, and she's obviously not telling him something. So I ended up getting a 3-bedroom. I told him like, hey, I don't think it's going to be enough space for you, so I think you should just go back to your mom's house for the time being, and so you know you can figure something out as far as your documents and stuff go. He was very disappointed in that. He didn't want to do that. He refused. He said, I don't want to go back to my mom's house, and I'm telling him,
Child with
Hello,
that
friends.
ass.
If you like
Do
money,
your big
this
one,
song
girl.
is for you.
Honey is the number one
shopping.
no, I'm like, what's so bad about your mom's house? Like, you know, you're gonna live rent free. You're not gonna have to pay any bills. You know, you can focus on what you want to focus on. Like, you don't have to worry about documents, application fees. Like, I'm a grown woman. Like, I gotta deal with that stuff on a month-to-month basis. So he was like, I don't think we can be in a relationship without me living with you. I just wanted to just diffuse the situation. So I was just like, I just think you should go back to your mom's. He went back to his mom's house for like not even a month. And then he...
I'm not saying what she's saying is cap. I'm saying him saying that stupid thing he said. I'm trying to talk without cursing. That's cap. They can be in a relationship without staying together. All that trying to rush and shack up, but you can't even go get these goddamn papers that you need, these documents you need. That's childish. Get the hell on. Move, boy, bye.
agreed to move in with me, and I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, do you understand, like, if you move here, you're going to have to pay bills regardless of you not having your own room. He was okay with it. He wanted to do it. He was like, oh yeah, of course, I'm already knowing, like, let's do it. I started spending money on dates and stopped investing in my brand. So, you know, we both was just always going out. He would always want to lay up. I just started spending like a lot of my money and time being in love. Once things slowed down for me due to being in love, I started to help build him up, but there were no improvements made. Then I started noticing he was very unambitious. I'm telling him every day, like, babe, you need to do this. Babe, you need to get your account in your name. Babe, you need to do that. I'm not really ambitious about it, you know. I just don't want to do it. Do your mom know all this? Like, I was like, well, you have your dad's business. He's like, I don't want to do that either. Like, that's just not my goal. I don't want to do it. So I'm like, well, babe, this is what's making you the most money right now. So I'm like, okay, so what is it you want to do? He said, I just want to focus on my clothing brand right now. So here I am being a girlfriend. Y'all know I got my own boutique clothing store. He needs to market himself better, do more photo shoots, get models, X, Y, and Z. That's what I had to do in order to get a selling clientele. So I'm giving him gems on what to do to build his brand and market himself. He's not listening to anything I'm saying.
Pause. You got somebody that have a way bigger following than you that's giving you the blueprint for free? And on top of that, that's your girl? And you don't listen? She became very successful on the internet here. You don't want to listen? That is insane. That is wild. I understand that he got his own dreams or whatever, but if you want to do the clothing line, she can help you. She got the following that can help you. She's telling you do X, Y. I can't make no Z. I can't make no Z, but she telling you to do X, Y, and Z, and you ain't even trying to follow. She giving you steps 1, 2, 3, connect the dotted lines, and you not even trying to connect them. What is wrong? Somebody please lay a blueprint out for me. 1, 2, 3, connect dotted. Baby, it's already done before you even said connect the dot. It was already done. Connect. Quick. He finna fumble the bag.
And so here it is, y'all, 8 months down the line, he's still doing the same thing he was doing. And as a woman, I just felt unheard. I felt unappreciated. I had 1 million followers and I wasn't getting one sale. Learned things and I changed it and I act accordingly. So I'm trying to tell you how to do the same thing, but you're not listening to me. I'm done talking. I'm not saying anything anymore. Because you obviously got to figure it out, right? Okay, cool, do your thing. I see that he's not even ambitious about his clothing brand either. I'm not gonna lie. What are we working towards? You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be in a relationship, you talking about having kids with me, you talking about marrying me in a couple years, it's like, I just started looking at him less of a man because I just was like, what if, you know, I lose my job or something? What are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to depend on you because you're gonna be the second codependent. But you don't have the ambition. So it's like, we're both gonna be I just started like looking at him different, but I thugged it out. You know, I just tried to thug it out because I'm like, maybe it'll get better. 8 months went by in a blink of an eye, and just nothing changed. I felt like everything was on me. You have your amazing, successful mother that's, you know, trying to get you into real estate, but you're not putting it to use. You're also in business with your father, but you're not trying to take over the family business. My mom, you know, wasn't able to teach me about generational wealth. She wasn't able to put me on as far as building your credit, what it takes to invest. You don't want to do anything with it. I just was just turned off by it. Wow, if I had a parent like my boyfriend's parents, like, I would be so far, you know, but I wasn't blessed with that luxury. If I see someone who has it and they don't do anything with it, it kind of just frustrates me, because it's just like, I just worked so hard to get to where I am today all by myself, you know. Like I said, when I was 17, I moved out my mom's house on my own because she made me uncomfortable to a point where it was like, okay, it's do or die for me. I have to get out of here. I have to elevate. I have to be on my own. It was so many days where I would say like,
if I told you there was a free way to combat climate change, would you do me a favor and not skip this ad? I'm Shelby. I'm a sustainability expert. I have a degree in environmental science, and I've been using the tree planting version of Google, known as Ecosia, for over 5 years. You see, search engines like Google make money from the ads that you see in their search results, but Ecosia uses their profits to plant trees.
Damn, I wish I could have a break. Or I have friends whose parents, you know, took care of them, and you know, I had to take care of myself. I just really grew really envious to a point where I just was just so like,
Ooh, I hate to see people
like
cry.
unattracted. And this was month 4 or 5. I would have killed to have a mom like that who could just put me on ahead of time, you know. Number 5, I noticed he was very insecure when I would try to work with old business partners that were males. So I had to end them. Once I found out that, you know, I kind of...
That's a red flag right there. That's a red flag, because being a content creator of any sort, you have to like touch elbows with a lot of people. You gotta be out there, because you gotta network. That's, you have to do it. You have to do it. So him being like that, I'm pretty sure it kind of hindered her from doing stuff. That's just crazy.
You know, got off my A game. I wasn't as ambitious or productive as I used to be before I was in a relationship. I gained so much weight, stopped working out, snatched me away from my goal that I was headed to before he came into.
I don't think that part, let me sit up. Okay, that part right there, I do not blame him. I don't blame him, and I don't blame her. I just think that's human nature. What I mean by that is, when you first start talking to somebody, you be all wrapped up into them puppy love. You just fell in love. Y'all become like this powerhouse, right? That create your own world. You create your own world, so it's nothing. You don't see nothing. It's like everything else is like, it's a blur. You know you have goals to achieve. You know you got things you want to do and things you got to conquer. But it's there in the back of your mind, but it's so blurry because, oh, he making me feel like this, or she making me feel like this, and I'm just so happy, and everything else becomes like, so you do forget to go to the gym, and then you be all happy, so you gain this happy weight, and it's just so much. You rather just lay up and watch movies, cuddle, take cute pictures, and post on the gram. You rather go put on matching outfits, go on nice dates. You just happy, you know, you just happy, and that's just human nature. We all do it. I don't think that's wrong. I don't think she made a mistake. I think she had to go through that, you know, she had to go through that to grow through that, to see now. I don't think she'll make that mistake again, because she already did it. She probably already lost deals. She probably already lost a few people that she was networking with, lost a couple friends, you know, due to that. But there's nothing wrong with that. That don't make her a bad person. I do hope if she lost any deals, she got more after she woke up. I do hope if she lost her friends, they were able to rekindle and get things back, because you need real solid friends doing this. You need to be able to network. I hope everything works out for both of them. But let's finish listening to her.
to my life. Am I saying it's a bad thing? No, because at the end of the day, nobody put a gun to my head and say, hey, China, when you get into a relationship, don't be productive. You know what I mean? I knew what I had to do to get back on my feet. I knew I had to, you know, reach back out to those old friends or those old influencers I used to collab with in my past. I knew I had to have certain meetings with certain people in order to take my career as far as my acting and stuff to the next level. But every time I would do that, he would be insecure about it. Bro, I never done nothing. I never cheated on him or anything. I never done nothing for him not to trust me. I just didn't even want to deal with it. So I was like, okay, like, I'm just going to cut them off. Like, I don't care. Like, forget it. I'm paying back because it's like, I done cut off all of these people. I'm putting him before my career. You know what I'm saying? You work for your parents, you're going to be straight regardless. Me, if this don't work out for me, baby, I got to punch in somebody's clock. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got to get a 9 to 5, baby. Like,
and there it is. When she said shelter, because you have a lot of younger people that probably watch out, then you probably got older people, whatever, that understand what she meant by shelter. But if you didn't, she just kind of explained it right there. He don't work a real 9 to 5. He don't actually work. He works for his mom and them, so I'm pretty sure they not giving him like the crappy ass hours, the crappy this, the crappy that. It's just like a soft, hey, this is what working feels like. They got a business, so I'm pretty sure they well off. They got some type of money or whatever, so he's comfortable. He's comfortable. That is what sheltered is when it comes to something like that. Not saying he's being sheltered or whatever. Versus her, she had to get out there and grind. She had to start from the bottom. He didn't. He basically, from what she's saying, it seemed like he was born with a silver spoon. So all he know is, it'll be okay. I got it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Versus her, I got to go get it. It's different when it'll come to me versus I gotta go get it. It's a big difference.
Like, start from minimum wage. I don't have a resume, period. This is do or die for me. And I don't think he understood that. That's why we didn't see eye to eye when it came to that. Number 6, baby, let's get into this BBL. Because a lot of people was like, oh, she broke up with him after she got her BBL. Absolutely not. When you get a BBL, you will want to be in a relationship already, because all guys gonna do is look at that ass. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, I'm trying to hit that. They ain't thinking long term. They thinking for the moment. But I'm not mad at it because it came off that way. I want to let you guys know that after I got my BBL, his insecurities got even worse. I think it was this guy from my past that I used to mess around with back in like 2018. I believe he swiped up to my story and said, you look good, or something like that. And I was like, thank you, with a heart. While I was in surgery, he saw that. I'm fresh out of surgery. I'm really sore. So I really needed his help along.
Rule 1. Before you go through this phone, before you go through my phone, do me a favor. Put it back where you found it. Lock it. Wait, first, lock it back. Put it back where you found it. Leave without explanation. Do not explain why you leave. Leave and leave me alone forever. I don't want any closure. You don't need any closure. You just got your closure. You're insecure. Leave. Bye. We don't need to talk about nothing. I'm not gonna hate you. We don't ever need to speak again. I think that is so disrespectful. Do not go through my phone, especially if I don't go through your phone. I think that's insecure. I hate people that is insecure. If you can't trust me and you got to go through my phone and search things that don't have nothing to do with you, I don't need you around me. I don't need nobody that don't trust me around me, and I don't need nobody I can't trust around me. So I don't understand that, and especially when she on the table finna have surgery. That shit is just kind of weird to me.
With the nurses, as soon as he came back to the room, in the back of the room where I was laying at, he was very standoffish. 2 hours later, like, his whole mood changed. Like, he didn't want to be there. So I'm like talking to him, I'm looking at him, and he's very standoffish. Like, you know, I'm asking him, I'm telling him I need help with stuff, I need help getting up, I need help walking. He's not trying to help me. He's getting an attitude, rolling his eyes. I'm at my lowest moment right now. I've never been in that much pain before. I never even had surgery before. For you not to help me at a low point when
Usually bras fit small-chested women like this.
I would have washed your ass.
Yapping. You guys, look at it.
I need you the most because of a thank you. That just really broke my heart. Like
Cried. I wish I could give her a hug.
I ain't even gonna say broke my heart. Like, it was just very childish, you know.
He made himself mad because he went through your phone. I hope she ain't apologize for whatever it was he seen, because I ain't tell you to go through my phone. You did that on your own. Yeah.
So he finally tells me, like, yeah, I saw the DM where you said thank you to the guy. I'm like, I can't say thank you. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that,
Let me say this to all the young ones out there that are gonna catch this video. You can always say thank you. Remember, saying thank you, that's just being like nice, courteous, or whatever. If somebody give you a compliment, there's nothing wrong with saying thank you. If your significant other is trying to make you believe that saying thank you is wrong, go back to the drawing board. Because trust me, every female that's in his way, that's, oh, you look good, you got nice eyes, handsome, you got a pretty smile, I like how you walk, you got a nice voice, thank you. They're saying thank you, so you can say thank you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's courtesy. Don't let nobody change
that. He used to be a really good friend of mine. I'm talking about, y'all, this is straight DM. I said thank you. That's it. Thank you. Wow, you're really insecure. I don't want to make him look bad, so I'm just gonna move on. After my BBL, his insecurities got worse. So yeah, things definitely changed after I got my BBL. Social media started to look at me as a couple brand, which I grew to hate. One day, it was this dating app company that reached out to me for a sponsorship. So they was gonna pay me a couple $1,000s or whatever. And once they sent the contract over and everything was about to be locked in, they was like, hey, yeah, we had our marketing team, you know, dig deeper into your page, and we noticed that you're in a relationship. For this sponsorship, you know, this is a single app, so we don't think this sponsorship will be the best marketing.
There's more money out there now, and on that part right there, I don't know what, this is what she finna say, but let me just say this real quick. It's more money out there. I will not leave my person because of nothing like that. So to hell with that one, whatever. I'm not gonna delete no pictures or no videos of me and my spouse just to get this money, because it'll be other deals on the table. Let's see how she handled it.
Tool. And I'm not mad about it. You know, money come and go, because I made more money after that. I was very livid. People like, where's Jalen? It's just like, damn, like, I can't even make a video without y'all asking for him in my video. Like, people wasn't even trying to like watch my video unless my boyfriend was in it. Like, I didn't like how people were starting to look at my brand as something that it was never. Lastly, and I'm gonna close the books on this one. Once I got my BBL, my engagement came back. You know, my followers, my views, everything started, you know, doing good for me again. Which made me want to take things to the next level, where I would have to, you know, get back on my collab shit, you know, attend more networking events and everything. I've been doing a lot of skits, as you guys know. Acting is my way out. Film, television is my way out. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to, you know, link with guys, do different skits with different people, whether it's a girl, whether it's a guy. That girl I used to be. Literally, I used to wake up at 8 a.m., film videos, film content. Like, I just missed all of that. And me just being in a relationship really distracted me from that. I'm not blaming him for it, because at the end of the day, it was my decision. I was in love, you know what I'm saying? I loved everything that was going on. And then there's so many people doing this social media now. It's like, people will forget about you like in a second. I finally got out of that sunken place. And like I said, the insecurities were still going on. So we would have like arguments about nothing, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, after a while it got really toxic. You know, we started saying things to each other that we really didn't mean, me included. You know what I mean? And I said, you know what, like, I think
that's the ugly part of the relationship, when y'all start bickering. That's the part I hate. That's when it's like, oh hell no, bye.
It's time to take a break. I think it's time to separate. I think it's time to take a step back. Him living with me, like, I was cooking for him, cleaning for him every day. I was tired. Like, I was really tired. I felt like a wife, and I wasn't. I'm too young. Like, I'm too young to be this locked in with somebody right now. Like, I need someone that's going to be on what I'm on and understand what I do and add to what I do, not take away or be upset when I do it. While we broke up, like I said, 100% my fault. I felt like it was best, especially how things were going. We split about a month ago now. We mutually decided on it. And a lot of people's like, oh, you don't care, you don't seem sad about it. Trust me, girl, like, I care, you know. Was my decision selfish or too harsh? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys can tell me below, but ever since we broke up, I just been back on my grind. Things have been going really, really good for me. In June, I actually go to LA for my first acting convention. Like, things just really been working out for me so well. Once I got my head back in the game, you know what I mean? But like I said, guys, this isn't to bash him. I still love him with all my heart, but I just did what was best for me. I'm really young, and I hear a lot of people say, oh my gosh, you can't keep a man. That may be true, but at the end of the day, baby, I'm 21. This is probably not gonna be my last relationship I'm gonna be in. I have decades. I have damn near 2 decades to settle down. I'm young, you know, so I'm still figuring things out, you know, just like anybody else that's my age. A lot of relationships I know that used to date in their late, early 20s, divorced 10 years later. I'm not into that. If after a year I feel like it's not what I want, or it's not helping me get to where I want to be 5-10 years from now, then I'm gonna date it every time. Baby, I don't give a damn. And could we get back together in the future? Sure. I mean, I don't see why not. But as of right now, I just feel like he needs to focus on, you know, getting his life straightened out. I need to focus on getting my life straightened out, and we just need to be 21-year-olds. Window of opportunity closes. Yeah, guys, I mean, I feel really good about this. Like I told you guys, it's nothing bad. There's no bad blood between us. There's the truth. Hope you guys are accepting of it. You know, I'm probably going to get grief about it. I don't care. I broke up with him because I chose my career over him, period. And in my eyes, it's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore, okay? I'm gonna go.
All right, she got a lot of
To get here, you need to.
But I want to say this.
Not need.
I'm proud of her, and I'm proud of him for the way they handled the situation, being that they are so young. I don't have too much to say. I want you guys to let me know how you guys feel in the comments if you come across this video. I do think that, like she said, she's young. She got a whole life ahead of her. She was in this space with this guy that she was loving or whatever. She was in love with. They both were in love, so they became like just so one, right? They built this world together, and their dreams was always in the back of their head. It was always in the back of their mind, already there. They knew what they wanted to do. They knew what they had to do. But they were so inseparable. They were so in love that they kind of got lost. She woke up quick. She had a wake-up call. She lost a deal. She got something better. She lost this. She lost that. She had to let go of this to keep being happy with that. But she got a goal at the end of the day. So once she woke up, hey, I got to get back on track. I got to get to my goal, because this right here for her is do or die, like she said. And he'll be okay, because he can fall back on mama money, daddy money, or whatever. She cannot. So I understand her 100%. I think everybody got to go through that and grow through that so they can get to understand. Like I said, experience is always the best teacher for life. You cannot, it don't matter what nobody tell you, how many times nobody drill it through your head, you're not going to get it unless you go through it. So I totally understand her. I do not think she'll make that mistake again. I do think she's going to find somebody that's going to be on what she's on, and they're going to be able to work. That don't make her a hoe or the swoop or none of that weird stuff. She just young, and she figured out, hey, this is something that I have to do, and I have to make this decision, which is going to hurt. But I'm going to be able to smile through it, because all the business that I lost, all this, I'm going to be able to gain it in more now that I can focus solely on that. So I'm 100% happy for her. Like I said, this was only her side of the story. It's 3 sides of the story. So now we'll just sit back and wait for his side. If he respond, hopefully if he respond, he don't respond negative, because she didn't say nothing negative about him at all. And then it's the truth. We will not probably know the whole truth, because we were not in it. We are not neither one of those people. So we can only take what they give us. And that's the end of this video, guys. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel, which is the most important thing. I'm on the road to 1K, and I need you guys' help. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I'm going to give away $50, and then the other person is going to win $100. There's no raffle or none of that weird shit. I'm just going to randomly pick out of my subscribers whoever I see in the comment section the most. It's probably going to be the winners. Most likely going to be the winners. Continue to support me. Share. Remember, sharing is caring. Tell a friend. Come on, catch these vibes with your girl, SHANICE. And until next time, y'all, we out. Peace.